Hey, Mammon, is that I got so many windows open. Is that right now? Yes, it is. Hey, what's going on, man? Thanks for redeeming first. Just setting up some windows here. How's it going today, Mr. Mammon? It's going okay, man. Thanks for asking. How about yourself? I'm kind of on Thanksgiving vacation, but it doesn't really feel like I am. What am I doing here? YouTube chat. Oh, God. Chat is disabled. Oh, well, I'm an idiot, that's why. YouTube chat. Also on Thanksgiving vacation since I requested Monday through Wednesday. Yeah, nice, man. That's exactly what I did too. You take 3 days off of work and you get like a 9 day break. Can't argue with that, I guess. It's been a while since I've played Portal. So I think I'm gonna have to like get back into the swing of things, but feels nice after having no real time off all year. That's good, man. Hey, what's up, Gimp? Second stream of the day? Yeah, I guess so, isn't it? This time we're gonna do a little Portal. I'm like 95% finished with Portal. I really, for my own sense of accomplishment, I need to attempt to 100% things. So we're gonna try. Don't think I'm gonna do it exclusively today or anything, but just make sure the game shows up. Nice. I had a week off in August, which was nice, but I traveled, so I don't know. It's good to see you guys, though. Thanks for stopping by. Portal's fun. I'm glad you think so, man. I think. Let's see. I don't hear the game. Let's see. It might be like really low in the settings. Let's take a look. Oh, it might be because the robot always makes a lot of noise. We'll see how the game sound is when we get in there. Got all the folks hanging out. Really appreciate you guys stopping in. So we have the advanced maps, or what is that? Bonus maps, advanced chambers. I've done all those already, of course. And then the challenge maps is what I'm on to next. You can see I've done the first 5, which have taken quite a while. And I've done least portals for number 18, the gold. So I can sort of hear sound effects. Yeah, we'll see what it sounds like because right now I think it's just like low ambient noise. So next I'm gonna try least time, but I'm not gonna just jump right into it because I need to remember what I'm even doing here. So we're just gonna take our time, drink some coffee, relax a little bit as much as Portal will let me relax, and see if we can't make some progress. Ugh, I just gotta chill. Need to drink this hot coffee. That's probably not that hot anymore. Still warm. I'll take it. All right, so
The experiment is nearing its conclusion.
this is the part that
The
I wish you could
Enrichment
turn
Center
off, but you
is
can't.
required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
You do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then when you jump down here, I think you have to do a little bit of more. this. Oh, okay. I think you have to aim for the ceiling. All right. Watch streak of 1. I'm on at least 3. Right? I'm lurking in all Bobby streams. Twitch be lying. Well, thanks for lurking, Mammon. I appreciate it. How are you guys doing? Are you guys having a decent Saturday? Unfortunately, I can't stop this robot from talking all the time.
Nearing its conclusion.
Oh! Fell into the water.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Ooh, I need to get... I used to be really good at this part, but I have to continue to practice. Didn't sleep at all last night. It's been great. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Any particular reason? I know your schedule's all out of whack, but... Mammoth says, morning's going well so far. Just been chilling and hanging out. It's cool, man. Glad you're just chilling.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Uh-oh. Alright. It's going to be a little grindy, so I don't blame you if you get bored of it.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Okay, at least I got it this time. So when that happens, I think then I have to do something like that. Okay. Hey, what's up, nature? Good to see you. How are you doing today? Oh, wait a minute. I feel like I got a subscription, but it didn't alert me. Nature, was that you? I think it went from, 8 to 9, but I didn't see any alerts or anything. What's going on, Nature? You did? 'Twas me? Thank you very much, Nature. I appreciate that. Please don't forget, as I always say, to use copious amounts of Penelope emotes. I'm doing pretty good, thanks for asking. Good enough anyway. Where are you at these days? Are you still in Sweden for now? Gimp says couldn't fall asleep, stuff on the brain. I hear that, man. Just getting cold? Just in Sweden? That's good. Is GBO there with you now? I know you gave me an update last time I talked to you, but... Oh, I guess so. He says, hi, hey, what's up, GBO? Enjoying that Sweden life.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Then there will be some cake. Oh, I dropped in the wrong direction.
The experiment is nearing its
You love this game?
The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
I'm trying to finish up, of course, the last couple... Trying to finish up the last couple challenge maps, and I'm definitely like out of practice here.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked.
Wanted to come say hi for so long, but it's always 2 or 3 a.m. No problem at all, Nature. I appreciate the thought. I'm glad you're in our Discord, and I'm glad that you're able to stop by right now.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you.
Sometimes I stream pretty early in the morning, which would be like around lunchtime for you. So if you want to get notifications on Discord, you can go to the Rolls channel and join the roll that gets pinged. Which maybe you already are a part of, I'm not sure, but... I'm such a dork. If anyone needs the Discord link, let me know. Nature's in the Discord.
Enrichment Center
But I
is
need to
required
hook that back
remind
up.
you that you will be begged,
Thanks,
and
Kim.
then there will be cake.
There once was a command long ago. Well, it's up to you, Nature, but that would be one additional way. Alright, man. I don't know how I used to be so good at this.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be begged, and then there will be cake.
You miss GLaDOS. I keep seeing on some people's discords, like, what is it, Half-Life 2 is free
The
for right now
experiment
somehow?
is nearing its conclusion.
Not sure where it's for
The
free, maybe on
Enrichment
Steam.
Center is required to remind you that you will be begged, and then there will be cake.
My goodness gracious. I think I need a better angle on that first portal. They made 25th anniversary
The
updates?
experiment is
Really? I
nearing
didn't know
its
that.
conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be begged, and then there will be cake.
I would definitely like to check it out just for the updates.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion.
Oop. It's definitely worth checking out. It's been probably over a decade
The
since I've played
experiment
Half-Life
is
2.
nearing its conclusion.
My one friend
The
Monet
Enrichment
gave it to me
Center
a long
is
time ago,
required to remind
which
you
is how I got
that you
Portal
will
2, I
be
guess,
begged,
now that I
and
think
then
about
there
it.
will be cake.
And I played it at the time, but it was a long time ago. Alright, Nature. Let's see here. I feel like last time I worried about this, I had,
The experiment is nearing its conclusion.
oh, I
The
remember
Enrichment
now.
Center is required to remind you that you will be begged, and then there will be cake.
I remember how I was able to get a better angle on the, yeah, on the ceiling up there. It's coming back to me now.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is...
I keep hitting shift instead of control to duck, like a
The
silly guy.
experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be begged, and then there will be cake.
Ah.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be begged, and then there will be... The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be begged, and then there will be cake.
Yeah, I don't know why she has to lie about the cake, you know, it's kind of heart-wrenching. Couldn't think of the word.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be begged, and then there will be cake.
Trying to figure out which was the best. Ooh, that's pretty good. Alright, now let's try. Oh. I prefer gooey brownies over cake. Yeah, me too, actually, now that I think about it.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be begged, and then there will be... The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake. The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center
me
is
think about this
required
for a
to
second.
remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Oh, man. Okay, maybe I don't want to fall straight through.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked.
Wrong one.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake. The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Oh boy. I grabbed the link for Discord. I can type out the whole syntax for adding a stream elements command. Sure, Gimp. Can you send it on Discord? Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I do have a bot that I should be using on my desktop that can do it, but I haven't set it up, so I'll take your offer. Guess I have to open Discord. Oops.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there... The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake. The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Not sure if it's command or commands. Let's take a look here. Thanks, Gimp. Command add Discord. And I just paste that into... Nice. What? Oh, you know what's funny? Looks like that syntax is the same for the bot I have running on my desktop too. So now we got it. I'll take it twice over 0. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
What? Uh-oh, something didn't happen. Dang it. Okay. I'm gonna shake the rust off of myself one way or another here.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked. The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is
Ooh,
required
Gimp, thanks for the
to
hydrate.
remind you that you
I have
will be baked,
some
and then there
sparkling
will be
lime
cake.
water. I do have coffee too, though, but I'm gonna open up my seltzer water. Lime. Will caffeine help? I think I need it. Here's some caffeine too. Ooh. Bubbly.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then
Cherry
the
Pepsi. Nice.
experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
That's what I was waiting to do this whole time. Now, before I get killed, let me think about how I'm supposed to do this part. Oh, I remember now. Okay. Oh, baby. Actually, wait a second. Do I need this cube? I don't think I need the cube. Oh, I remember now. Well,
Rated storage.
the first step would be not to get killed. Alright, getting somewhere.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The enrichment. The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
I'm a fool, I'm a fool, I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Maybe not. I'm a fool. Oh. I think I'm making it too hard on myself, so let's
The
try.
experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Looking like a fool with the pants on the ground, hat on sideways.
The experiment
Forget
is
the rest
nearing
of it.
its conclusion. The enrichment center is required to
That guy's name was
remind
like
you that you
Colonel
will be
something he
paid.
was calling himself. I forget. He had like some weird name.
The
Looking like a
experiment
fool.
is nearing its conclusion. The enrichment center.
It's probably like the most I ever
The
watched that show for that
experiment is
one
nearing
guy.
its conclusion. The enrichment center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Come on, meow. Larry Platt. Maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I thought he was like Colonel Larry Pratt or something. I mean, he wasn't really a colonel, but. Stop. Alright. No! Now I have to remember. Wait a minute. What the heck? I'm forgetting a whole piece to this. Oh, General Larry Pratt. There you go.
The experiment
I don't know.
is
This
nearing
tickled
its
me.
conclusion.
Tickled me pink.
The enrichment center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Let me think about this now. What the heck? Alright, let's just relax because I'm forgetting a piece to this. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, so let's try this. Once it does that, you do this. Oops. Nope. That's not what you do. Looking like a fool with the pants on the ground.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The enrichment center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
But now what do I do? So I've done that. Does that, and that opens, I think that opens the other door that I need. Okay. So then, okay. Actually, wait a minute. Gonna be stuck in your head now? Yeah, and it's all your fault, man. Looking like a fool with the pants on the ground. Okay, maybe. No. I'll take credit for it. Let's try this, I guess. I don't think this is gonna be. You know what we should do, Gimp? I guess we should watch. You want to watch a little video? You can say no. Let's go to YouTube. Looking like a fool with the pants on the ground. A demonstration of how to do what you're trying to do? Yes, but it is my own video, so I feel like I'm not cheating. Here we are. Japan is awesome. I'd like to go, but I probably never will. I don't like to travel in the first place, and it's about the other side of the earth. Wait, what did I do there? Hold on. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Hold on.
Place, and it's about the other side of the earth.
Ah, yes, of course.
Yeah, the first thing I think of is I want to eat the food over there.
If I've done it before and it's my own, it's not cheating.
Yeah, I don't want to fly for anything.
I agree. This is the part I don't remember what to do. Let's see.
So, we'll see.
Okay. Okay. Right, right. Right. But then what?
If I had to go back to work, I don't know if I'd survive the plane ride home if I had to go back to work at the same time.
Okay, all right. But now what do I do? Oh. But what about the other door? I didn't open the portal, I don't think, right? Or I didn't power the thing. Oh. Oh.
Oh, this is gold right here if I don't screw it up.
All right, I think I'm in good shape now. Thanks for humoring my video tutorial. All right, I don't need to do this fancy junk.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
It's gonna take me a little bit. Check out Bobby G. Oh wait, right, exactly.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Ah! I really got close to the edge here. Let's try. Whoa, that's too close.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
How do I get back to the video? How did I get so close? All right, but just the clip.
Japan is awesome. I'd like to go, but I probably never will. I don't like to travel in the first place, and it's about the other side of the earth.
Okay.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake. The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
I'm gonna get this yet, Gim.
The experiment is nearing. The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
When you get a second, I need to send you something to read. All right, sure. If you can send it on Discord, I'll read it when I see the notification.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
I need to start using the
The
same
experiment
portals
is nearing its conclusion.
at the same time, so
The
I know what's
Enrichment
what.
Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Oh!
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Dang it, I didn't fall down. Whoop. Okay, up! Stop! 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 Nope. Well, this is not going to be any records here, but I think I know what to do now, at least. Nope. Then I got to do it straight. All right, we're getting our groove back.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Ah!
The experiment experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
You have to like walk off the ledge and then hit backwards, and I'm having a tough time realizing when I fell off the ledge or not.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake. The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Were you able to send the thing you wanted me to read on Discord?
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake. Weighted storage cube.
Need to edit the image.
Proceed to the aperture
Oh, it's all
science
good.
lab.
Just wasn't sure if you had heard
The
me.
experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Hey, what's up, Trester C in the house? Long
The
time no see, man. How you doing
experiment is
today?
nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked.
I love
and
this
then there
game
will
as
be
well. It's
cake.
a lot of fun. Trying to do the least time right now. I'm de-rusting. I also have to not die.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake. The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
No! Caught on the elevator thing, whatever. Not gonna make it. Oh, I might get bronze actually.
Well done. Be advised that the next test requires exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions.
Oh, that's bronze.
For more information, please
Silver.
attend an Enrichment Center electrical safety
Oh.
seminar.
All right, so I got bronze and silver at the same time. I'll take that. Need to shave 12 seconds off for gold, though. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, I guess I know how to do it.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Ah, just a couple seconds short.
Be advised that the next test requires
3 seconds short? Are you kidding me?
isolated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center electrical safety seminar.
Well, I can definitely shave 3 seconds off. Somehow.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The enrichment The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Well, that's not the way to do it.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Let me think about that for a second. I'm gonna try something.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
You sent it? Alright, Gimp, I'll take a look in just a sec. Nothing to put a portal on down there. Damn. It's even funnier that the person knew the butt of the joke. It's some brutal stuff, man.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Ah, what? I didn't put the stupid box on the sensor properly. Oh my god. Yeah.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
No, stop it. Ah. No! Hey, what's up, Hillary?
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Hillary is in the house. No, stop it. Pokemon walk. I can't believe I screwed it up. I was past the point anyway. Went on a Pokemon Go walk with Emily and Fox. Ah, family time. Am I winning? A little bit. I got the gold. Sorry, not gold. That's what I'm trying for now. The bronze and silver achievement for least time. And I'm only 3 seconds away from the gold. Breathe? Yeah, I was like all tensed up, Gimp. I gotta relax. Alright, here we go. Hope you're doing well, Hillary. It's always good to see you.
Is nearing its conclusion. The enrichment.
That's not the way to do it.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Be advised that
Oh, how about
test
2
requires
seconds
exposure
off?
to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For
If
more
I'm going to be
information,
dead and there's
please
going to be
attend an
cake,
Enrichment
begs the
Center's
question, what is the
electrical
cake made
safety
of?
Seminar.
Nothing too good, I guess. Nothing too good. I've improved my time by 1 second.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind
Nope.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center. The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there
Will be cake.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake. The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
What? Couldn't pick up the box.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion.
That's probably standing on it.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
What? Oh my god, why? I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? So.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
No, I'm a big loser. This the last challenge? No.
The experiment
Almost, but not quite. I have least steps after this one. But at least I won't be so rushed. I can take my time. Think about it.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Oh, 2
Well
seconds.
done. Be advised that the next test
Nice.
requires exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center Electrical Safety Seminar.
I'm a loser, baby.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Comma, with a comma. That'd be kind of weird if there's no comma. But weirder things have happened. Oh, yes, they have. Weirder things have happened. What? I feel like that clock. Voice of an angel. Thank you.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Angelic voices heard from heaven. His name was Bobby G. His name was Robert M. I don't know why that would be my name. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't think so. No. I feel like I need to skip one of these platforms, but I don't know.
Well done. Be advised that the next test
That's the way to do
requires
it.
exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center Electrical Safety Seminar.
Gold achievement. And the crowd goes wild. Bobby G is the gamer of the century. It's going pretty good, Philip. How's your infinity hole doing? Just got the gold achievement on least time. Hey, Gimp, thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks also for that command. Definitely makes things a lot easier. I should probably start taking advantage more of stream elements, since it's not something I have to run locally. It's all right on lunch now. Hope you're having a decent shift. I am 94% complete the bonus maps. What a time to be alive. Now I have to do least steps, which is always not even really that much fun. Let's try to figure out what the heck we're going to do here. At least I'm not timed. That's not it. Don't think that's gonna help me though. Will it? Maybe? Let's see.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Got a clip? Alright, man. Thanks for clipping. How's your shift going so far today, Philip?
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Busy today? Wish I could get the portal to go the other way, but I don't think... Uh-oh, I don't think I can. Ah, Thinking Man's game.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Cake is a lie. It's unfortunately true. Well, I have no choice here because I can't make a portal. What really can I do? Dang. Alright, I have to not screw around, for one thing.
Thanks for the tip.
Hey, Philip, thanks for the bits, man. I appreciate it. Ah! Okay, actually, I'm not timed. No need to fret. Thanks again, Philip. This is probably bronze, but who cares about bronze, right?
Well done. Be advised that the next test requires exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information,
Got
please
silver.
visit an Enrichment Center Electrical Safety
85.
Center.
Oh boy. Was that Scream you or the game? Me. I think. So alright, I got bronze and silver in one go. I mean, that's really... Can't complain too much about that. But how am I going to shave off... What is that, 33 steps? Like 25% of the steps I took? I guess I can do it. I'm going to run upstairs quick and use the restroom. Be right back, and then we'll see about the gold achievement. Sounded out of place. I don't even remember doing it, to be honest, so I don't think the game screams. 98% complete. Oh boy. Haha, 9 steps. That's not going to cut it. Falling into the water is not going to cut it either. Halfway to VIP redemption. Appreciate your tenacity, Philip. I hope that one day you can achieve it. I'm glad it is a goal of yours to obtain. Well, I'm only at 11 steps, so it's not like the end of the world here. Whoa. "11 steps. In the game, I'm counting my steps that I'm taking to solve the puzzle. Unless I misunderstood. Now I'm at 14. Hey, what's up, Future? Welcome. I was thinking you meant you had a step reader on, and I've taken 11 steps today. I took more steps just running upstairs to use the restroom, thankfully. 11 steps, like, I feel like that'd be really hard to only take 11 steps when half the day's over. Back to ye old port of Al. Yes, that is correct, Future. I had 6 achievements left to go, and I've actually done 5 of them so far this stream, so I'm actually trying to finish the final achievement. And then I'm done with this game completely. 11 steps from bed to PC. That might be about right, yeah. I'd like to think about this a little bit, because if I'm able to knock some of these sentries out, it would potentially make me panic less. So I wonder if that's possible. I can take all the time I want. Thanks, Future, for the good luck. Hopefully the bathroom in between the bed and the PC. Well, I was thinking that I would like need some jugs or something, but I didn't want to get that explicit, because it's, in order for the 11 steps to work. Well, I have all the time in the world here, so I may as well get rid of as many sentries as I can. Oh, except I missed the mark on that one. Probably gonna miss the mark on this one too. How you doing today, Future? Oh, nice. Maybe Bobby's 6'8" and half of his height is legs. No, I'm only 5'11". 6'8". I feel like that would be so tall you'd like be inconvenienced throughout life. You're doing okay? Alright, well now I have nothing gonna shoot at me, so I can think about this. I still think probably... Oh, you know what, though? I lost my window to launch myself because this is closed. So that's maybe not the best decision I've ever made. Oh, boy. Now what? Okay, hold on. I think I got shot by the plasma. I'm not very happy about that.
It might not be worth taking the time to kill all those guys. Which is kind of a bummer. What was it, 80 some steps? Like, I'm already way past it, so.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
80 steps, that's a long way to the bathroom. I think it's 85. Hey, what's up, Elistani? Welcome back, man. How you doing? See if I could get a little closer. Not quite. Install Debian on your uncle's PC. Oh, it's that he gave to you. Nice, man. Hope you enjoy messing around with Debian. Okay, well, I think I could probably just do this, right? Okay. Shoot. Just had sauna and a bunch of alcohol. Nice. I'm jealous. I'm not drinking right now, and it's starting to get to me. I haven't drank for like over a month. Portal's pretty good. I had 6 achievements left to go, and I've completed 5 of them. Now I'm just trying to think through the last one, and then I'm done with this game completely. What's my go-to drink? Usually just some beer. Like, if I was gonna go drink right now, I'd probably just get some beer from the pizza place. I do like Bloody Marys, though, as far as like an actual drink is concerned, which I guess is vodka. So I guess my real answer is Bloody Mary. If I'm ever at a restaurant where like I could get a Bloody Mary, I usually will. I really love tomato juice in general, so I think I screwed my run up here. Well, maybe not. Hold on. Might be able to salvage it. How about you, Philip? Do you drink ever? Like I said, I'm not drinking right now, so. Yulistani had cider and beer. Nice. How I miss Bloody Marys and Caesars. One day, Hillary. Drink rarely, wine with dinner. Yeah, a little red wine with some dinner. For me, I like red wine over white. It's pretty good. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm just gonna fall for forever. What? Get out of here with this. Oh my god. You like them both? Nothing wrong with white. I think it's a little too sweet for me personally. Although there is such a thing as dry white, which feels rare to come across in my experience, but you like the complex tastes. I'm really not too happy that I screwed this up. Have you ever got frustrated over a game on stream, like really annoyed? The closest I ever came was Batman for Nintendo. I was having such a terrible time. I think I tried to beat the boss for like 2 or 3 hours. And I ended up using save states, which I'm not proud of. But that was the closest I think I ever came to raging on stream. It was so frustrating. How about you? That was like over 5 years ago. Philip got annoyed with Super Mario 64 Chaos Edition. Yikes. I don't know what Chaos Edition's all about, but... Oh boy.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
During adulthood, I've Alt F4'd a few times. Nothing more. Complaining. Yeah, the only thing I did was sound annoyed. Like I didn't quit. I didn't end the stream. I just was really frustrated with the boss, and I eventually beat it. Mario gets sent in random directions. Objects move randomly. The game straight up crashes. By design. You destroyed stuff when you were a kid? Thankfully, I never destroyed anything. I don't think. Pretty sure. I probably would have remembered that. Yeah, you can know what you're getting yourself into, Philip, but still be annoyed by it. That makes sense to me. Destroyed my first GameCube controller as a kid because of Event 51 in Melee. What's Event 51? I'm not too familiar with Smash. Well, I have 13 steps. I mean, there's no way that this is gonna... What a bummer, man.
Well done. Be advised that the next test requires exposure
9 steps
to
over the limit.
uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center electrical safety seminar.
You're fighting Giga Bowser, Mewtwo, and Ganondorf on hard mode all at once. Doesn't sound like a lot of fun. Sounds like quite the challenge, though. Well, I went from 30 plus steps above to only 9. I guess that's good. I'm not sure how I'm going to save 9 more steps, though. You raged hard as a kid because of that one event.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion.
What do you think about
The
this?
Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
No, I don't think that's really going to help. Ooh, that would be nice if I could just... Oh, are you kidding me? Nice, I think I got it. Controller was coming apart. D-pad didn't work anymore. My TV had silver marks on top forever from throwing the remote. Let me think about this. You got it out of your system young, I suppose, Philip. Up! Ba-da-da-ba-ba!
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Bummer, dude.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake. conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Why, oh why, oh why? Woe is me.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
It's only slightly disorienting. Yeah, I wish there was an option to shut off the robot, but there's not. Because when you have to do the same level over and over and over, yeah, it doesn't gets old pretty quick. I'm not even sure I hear it anymore, to be honest. Not sure what I'm doing here. Fee from Skyward Sword? Is that the little fairy?
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Are chicken wings a healthy supper? I don't know. Not too many carbs in chicken wings, if at all. Just probably on the sauce or the breading. So protein's pretty good. Got cereal and ramen noodles. Ooh, I had some ramen earlier today. In fact, I made a ramen sandwich wrap. It was pretty good. Ramen and cheese in a wrap.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Gummy worms. Leaving you on lurk at home, but I'm leaving for work again. Ah, thanks for the lurk, Philip. I appreciate it, man. Have a good rest of your shift. Crud. That is not what I wanted to do. Chicken wings goes pretty good with the beer. I don't know if you have more, but
that you will be baked, and then there will be cake. The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Hey, what's up, Sniffers? Oh, I missed. How's it going, Sniffers? He says, don't touch the ketchup. Is it ketchup? Maybe a little ketchup barbecue mix. Welcome in, man. I'm just trying to get the gold achievement on least steps. So far, I'm 9 steps away. But 9 steps away is not gonna do it.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
I'm like standing on the light. There we go. Oh my god. Okay.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Rats. How was the week? Week was alright. It's kind of the lead up to the holidays. So it wasn't exactly too crazy at work. Weekend's going okay. It's kind of just another day. Glad to be able to stream, but how about you, man? How's your week?
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked.
Thanks for
and
asking,
then there will
Elistani.
be cake.
Work was nice and chill. Feels good that tomorrow's Sunday. Yeah, I get to kind of like enjoy your night without worrying about it. Weekend feels great. I'm glad to hear it, man.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Holy cow.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
We're gonna get this darn thing. I'm going to do it.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Okay. I already screwed this up. That's such a bummer, man. What am I gonna do? What's the most difficult game you've ever played in your entire life? Maybe something like Super Meat Boy or this one game for Nintendo called Cybernoid. I don't know how difficult it would be now, but when I was a kid, it was really difficult. What about you, Yelistani? What am I gonna do here? So I can get to this platform with 8 steps. And then it all just goes wrong. Super Meat Boy is a great game. Yeah, I never even like really finished it or anything like that, but I enjoy it. And there's a couple other games that are similar to Super Meat Boy. One is something like Dust Crew or something like that. That's kind of similar.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
First one feels too difficult, but you did the second one. You know, I add it to the bucket list. I'd love to try my hand at it again eventually. So here I am again, 8 steps. I can sit here and wait for a second. Excuse me. I don't know why that guy's not shooting at me right now, to be honest. How's the chicken wings, man?
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center.
Wish she had more. Yeah. I think I'm having meatball sandwiches for dinner.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're getting a little money. It's always good. In January, you get the first salary. So are you like hourly right now, where you get paid by the hour? But salary is when you just get paid a set amount of money no matter how many hours.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
All right, here we are again, 8 steps. Well, I don't think I've really done myself any favors here, but 13 steps I don't think is going to do it. I have 3 steps left. It's not happening. No, it's definitely not happening.
advised that the next test requires exposure to
Well, I improved by
isolated
one
electrical
step.
parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center Electrical Safety Seminar.
I have a couple ideas. My mouse is like not cooperating here. Hold on. Is this a workshop map or like a mod? This is it comes with the game. It's just like there's a story in the game where you kind of go through all these levels, but then once you beat the story, there's like advanced maps and bonus maps where it's harder on purpose. So that's what I'm doing now. The stuff that's harder on purpose. This is the last achievement I need to get. If I can beat this level using only 85 steps, I'm done playing this game. I've beaten everything else.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required
been a long
to
time
remind
coming.
you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
I only finished Portal 1, haven't finished Portal 2. Portal 2 is a lot of fun. I've played it years ago, but I remember enjoying it. The genre's not really your type. Yeah, I don't know if it's really my type either, but it's just such a classic game that I want to complete it. Note to self, don't get shot. Appreciate you chilling here with me, Listani. I know this is like Grind City,
The experiment is nearing
but I
its
must complete it.
conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Okay, 8 steps. Hey, Hillary, Emily's upset. Why so? Hopefully nothing serious. Oh my lord, you... What the heck? She's just crying. My girlfriend's making some black bean flavored ramen noodles. Dude, that sounds great.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
They're your favorite? Nice, man. Enjoy. Eating some chips too? Man, look at you. Living the life of a of royalty. I actually, that reminds me, I have some chips that my wife keeps telling me I can finish. I don't usually eat potato chips very much, but she gets them sometimes, and apparently there's some left in a bag. Maybe I'll eat them later.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
I'm hungry because of alcohol. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I know. It's not gonna cut it. Nope, not even close, man. Oh.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Like, what else can I do to get... I mean, getting to that platform's the easy part. You do it in 8 steps. I mean, that's not bad. Eight steps. I mean, that's about as good as it's gonna be. Can't knock that camera off the wall. There's nothing here to do about it anyway. Can I take any other cameras with me? Not that one. That one's not
The
on.
experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to
I don't think there's any cameras I can take.
The experiment
Early
is
formula
nearing
it
its
is.
conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be
Can't
cake.
take that camera. Can't take that camera. So there's no cameras to take. What about what's over here? Anything interesting? No. As long as Miss Emily is happy, Hillary, I'm sure is your goal.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Did you catch any Pokemon on your Pokemon Go walk?
8 steps. Literally as good as I can do. I have a couple ideas, maybe.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake. The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Seven steps. 707. No, that's not going to be any better. I'm in heaven. Trying to think. No. Hate you. I hate you. Oh my god. Got lots of Pokemon with hats and sunglasses, a part of an event. Nice. 8 steps. Well, that ain't gonna cut it. That ain't gonna cut it. Where even am I? Oh.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Wish I had Pokemon with hats. Future Rush is in the house. Or still in the house. Having a tough time here, Future Rush. I'm still on the same achievement I was when you first arrived. So, it's not going all that well.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Okay. Good luck, Hillary. I hope that it works out. Maybe I can take my time and eliminate some of the problems here. Uh-oh. Leave me alone. There's one. Let's see. Tough to see. Boink. That will help. That will definitely help. Is there another one over there? I'm not even sure. Tough to tell. Nice. Okay. There's only one left, and I think that's not really much of a problem, and I can't really... I'm not sure if I could kill it anyway. I'm not sure where it is. Missed that one. Did I already kill that one, maybe? I'm like a little confused. Tooting it up. I don't even know how that platform started going, to be honest. Okay, let's not kill ourselves with the stupid plasma. This is not going to go well, I don't think.
Well done. Be
Oh my god, it took me 3 steps to land.
uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center electrical safety seminar.
I can't believe it. 4 steps over. Well, I can't believe I got so close. I can hear that my son's awake from his nap, so probably should just get going. Thanks everyone for being here. I'm just gonna run some ads. If you want to bail, don't blame me. See you guys next time.
The Muffin Verse.